Hello traders, this is 4X Nelson. I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is April the 23rd. And I am using my 4X-SCALPER trading system. This system has the 4X-SCALPER, this moving average. It changes from blue to red. Also has these blue and red arrows. They're called the super signal indicator. Now you'll get an audio sound and this pop-up box right here suggesting to buy and or sell. This system also, at the bottom down here, has some oscillating indicators. Now every morning right at 6 o'clock, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer trading the continuation of the London. That's within this blue box all the way till 11 a.m. New York time, and of course I'm trading the New York time. So I'm looking at all the different instruments and I'm looking at my daily trade plan. Once I make a decision I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time, checking out all the time frames from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And then within the comments right here, it'll make a suggestion to look for bullish trades, bearish trades. Some will be preferred, and sometimes it's are running a little bit flat, waiting for a clear direction or not enough strength. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. You must have some kind of a daily trade plan. If you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. And plus you can look right below this video and there is some more information regarding this daily trade plan. Okay, now we can take a look at these trades. First one I did, pound dollar, drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Took the trade. At this point, everything was looking good, qualified for a great way to trade, and when this candle closed, I knew the next candle I'll get the arrow. Now on this pound dollar, pays $10 for each pip, so looking at the money, it should be 23. So we're looking for 23, there it is right there. And that paid out $230. Another tool I recommend you get your hands on, call it the FibMaster tool. Once you get it, you'll just click right here on this button and you would go from swing high to swing low. And then of course there's always a bit of a pullback most of the time, and if it comes back to any of the entries, it'll usually hit target 2, 3, 4, or 5, and it almost hit target 5 right here. And it does have a grand total of 10 targets. The reason why this is such a great tool to have is that millions of traders use Fibonacci. This Fib tool really does help, at least it does for me, my trading. So, if you have any questions regarding this FibMaster tool, just get in contact with me. And of course, there's more information right below this video. It's a complete full course, over 3 gigabytes and 30 training videos. Moving right along to the Euro New Zealand. Wanted to be selling this. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So daily trade plan was saying to sell. Scalper said to sell, super signal. Well, trading is easy once you line up everything in your favor. And as you can clearly see, top and bottom, everything is lined up. And I closed out the trade rate at this point. Looks like locking in 50 pips. and that paid out $310. Okay, moving on to next trade, which is the euro dollar. Euro dollar, like the pound dollar, pays $10 for each pip, so easy to see. Looking at the money, this should be 60. So we'll drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So everything was looking great. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. The scalper here was red. This was some strong news at 9:45 this morning, so you got to be aware of that. And we're looking for 60. There it is right there, 60 pips, paying out $600. Okay, moving on to the futures and the indexes. They move a lot more, and of course they pay a lot more. Crude oil. Here we go. We're going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So I wanted to be selling it. Arrow from the daily trade plan. Scalper was red. Super signal, red arrow. By the time I saw it, probably right around here, I just waited for some kind of a pullback, and that was it right there. And crude oil pays $10 for each tick. They're called ticks. Looking at the money, easy to see it should be 102. So 102 we're looking for. That's 102 right there. And that ended up paying out $1,020. Trading is easy and a lot of fun, but only after you learn how to trade the markets. And if you don't get enough education, you'll never learn how to trade the markets. You must be buying education every 2 or 3 months, like I did. And eventually, you'll learn how to trade like I did. And of course, having all the proper tools, not only the education. Speaking about tools, I can show you that fib tool, as I highly recommend it. You'll just click on this tab again. You would go from high, swing low. There's your pullback. Hit entry number 2 right there. If it hits the entries, starts to do a reversal. There's a very high percentage that you're going to have a winning trade, which I did. And on this day, it hit target number 4. Doesn't mean it's going to hit hard, and it can still keep going down, but as you can see right here, ADR high, ADR low. Today already went a lot of ticks. So don't expect another 100, 200 ticks today on the crude oil. Again, if you have any questions regarding the FibMaster tool, just get in contact with me. Moving right along to the next trade I did, NASDAQ. Here we go. It's the only one I bought 2, the DAX 30 also. But on this NASDAQ, I bought it. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. It was a very short run. I wish I got in back here, or even way back here during the London, this arrow. But I'm not looking for a lot on each trade, but I'm looking for, every day I trade, I'm looking for 200, and every day I usually get a lot more than 200. So, let's see now. So I took the money here, and knowing that it pays $20 for each tick, I divided it by 20. Calculator says it's approximately 58. I rounded it up. So 58. So we're looking for that 58. And I'm glad I'm out, because I'd be losing right now if I wasn't paying enough attention. There it is right there, 58. And that paid out $1,150. Okay, moving on to gold. Now gold pays $10 for each ticks, so I took the money, divided it by 10, or you can easily see it should be 128.8. This one I sold it, so we're just going to drag and drop this up. And as you can see, when I took the trade, which I should have done way over here, but when I took the trade I wasn't looking for very much. And as you can see, you don't need very much to make some pretty good money. Getting in on this arrow or anywhere here would have been much better. Scalper was red, super signal was red, daily trade plan was red. So took the trade at this point, and like I said, looking for 128. There it is right there. Move the last digit, 128 ticks, paid out $1,288. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, the DAX 30. Now on this DAX 30, it does pay $3.75 for each tick. So I took the money and divided it by 3.75. Calculator says it's 345 ticks. So first off, let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Now I dropped it down to the 5 minutes. There's the 6 a.m. Did a bit of a pullback here. And right at this time, let's see what time that was. That was at 9:35 this morning. Did a huge movement right in here. And then I just waited until it just gave a bit, start giving a bit of a push up. I could have stayed in the trade for more, but as you can see by the totals down here, I was very happy with that, so I'm not going to worry about all the ticks and money I left on the table. So I took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out. Well, if I would have got out around here somewhere, it's around 1350, but I was happy with the 345. There it is. I managed to get it right on, 345 ticks, and that paid out $1,293. So easy to see, another great day of trading. And just to let you know, I did not learn this in 90 days. It took me many years and a lot of education. And if you don't put in the time and get enough education, well, you'll be part of the 95% of the traders out there who actually never make it. But anyhow, I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks. Grand total came to 766. And all of those pips and ticks, as you can see, paid out $5,892. Remember, it's not what I can do in trading. In all systems, if you get enough trading systems and enough education, you'll eventually learn how to trade the markets. That's what my mentor said. Just keep learning every day. And the only way you should be learning is in a demo account. Because if you try to move over to a live account too quickly like I did, you're going to lose money. And I learned that the hard way. You know, after I lost $30,000, I got tired of giving money to the broker, so I decided to give money for education. So you have to do the same thing, or you'll just end up quitting, and you'll be really frustrated, to say the least. So if you have any questions, or if you want to buy anything, and if your system's not producing like my 4X-SCALPER, recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. Don't forget about the FibMaster tool. Now, if you want to get in contact with me, quite simple. Just look right below this video. In the description, you'll get my contact information plus a lot of other information. Now, it's easy to get in contact with me. Just pick up the phone and call me. And if you're buying anything from anybody, you got to be able to call them or get in contact with them, or else you're just wasting your money, because a lot of people are just selling. I am selling my system, I'm trading my system, and I can actually answer your questions. Whereas a lot of people who are just selling cannot answer your questions because they're not traders. They're just selling with fancy websites. And if you bought a few systems, you probably are beginning to realize that by now. Remember, if you're going to buy anything, make sure you can talk to the person, as you will be needing support to succeed at trading. So if you can't call me, that's okay. Send me an email. Now, just to let you know, I do prefer Skype at this point in time. Over the next few weeks, Skype is coming to an end, but no big deal. Skype will just switch over. I'll be switching over to Teams. Skype is owned by Microsoft, which owns Teams. It's all the same thing. And so through Skype or Teams, be able to do screen sharing, and at that point I should be able to answer most of your questions. Also in the description, you'll find 4 different packages, and I do charge $250 for each package. And I have a special offer. If you buy 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other 2 packages for free. And just to give you a heads up, I'm coming out with a new trading system, a couple of weeks, and I'll also have another training package. It's going to be called How to Make 10K a Day Trading Mini Lots. So I'm right in the middle of doing the training videos. So that's just a heads up what's going to happen in May. So it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay? Bye for now.